Hey, what's up guys, Steve here and welcome back to the channel. So today you'll find us back in Omsi 2 and we are back in the lovely seaside town of Stoneleigh Harbour. You see the harbour just behind us and we're back in the open top Enviro bus. So today's route will be carrying on with the route that we've been following around. So this is route 12. So let's set up for the bus for today's route. So we need to select our line, which is line 12, and then our terminus, which is at the hospital. So we're going to Paignton Royal Hospital. Let's click OK. Cool, there we go. So you can see it's all nice and set up on the board at the beginning. And yeah, let's head on inside the bus. We'll take a quick look at today's schedule. So we're leaving here at around 5:30 at night, and then yeah, it's about a half-hour route, so we'll be heading on through to Paignton Royal Hospital and arriving at 5:53. So a short hop, obviously back down a lot of the roads that we did in the last episode. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of time now before we need to depart, so let's fast forward time just a little bit so that we can make sure that we have plenty of time to get over to stop and check everyone on. So let's click OK on that. Cool, so you can see there's the texture seems to be a bit slow in getting in on this, but it's there. So let's head on round and pick up these people, and we'll make a start on today's route. So this is the last route of this map that we've got to do, so we'll be finding a new route to carry on with Omsi next. Cool, these people are starting to walk towards us, so no, they're just walking past the bus stop, but I'm sure we'll be okay here. Right, let's stop here, open the doors, let these people on, and make sure everyone is on board, ready to go. Cool, there we go, we're all getting on. Afternoon, evening, afternoon, yep, okay, strange child, more people getting on. Right, let's check everyone on.
Hello.
Cool, last couple, and old lady there. Right, perfect, so yep, it's everyone on board that was supposed to be getting on. So yep, you see us here in the harbour where we pretty much left off in the last episode, so we'll depart soon, hopefully. Look at the dirt on top of those bus shelters. The realism of that, the fact that it's been moulded on there. Okay, cool, cut people on the top deck, so an old lady there deciding to sit in the open air. There's not much. Why those people stood up? I never get that. I never get why the passengers are stood up when there's plenty of seats to sit on. But oh well, never mind. They're obviously happy to be stood rather than seated. Right, so let's adjust the blind a little bit. Should we open the window? Yeah, let's open the window just a little bit. There you go, get some fresh sea air into the cabin. What we're looking at, yeah, I don't think we can mess around with any of these. Just turn on some lights. It's going to probably get dark a little bit towards the end of the route as it gets later in the evening. But I think we're pretty much set and ready to go. So obviously we've got a couple of minutes before we need to depart, so let's fast forward just a bit so we can sort of save a bit of time and not make this episode far too long than we have to. Right, there we go. So is there anyone else that's sort of spawned here now ready to get on? No. So we've got 0.7 of a minute to go. Very busy down here at the harbour today. There's a lot of people getting ready to I guess this is the commute home, as it is kind of like, you know, 5:30 at night. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this map. I'd say I hope you guys have too. Not sure what we're going to be doing next in Omsi. There is a new map that I've been sort of waiting to come out, and it's a remake of the Scarborough seaside that's been sort of reworked by, luckily, I think one of the guys who does watch this channel. So really excited to see that one come out when that one is due out very soon. There's a lot of things in development on Omsi at the moment on the Fellows Film website. So right, well, I'm yapping away. Let's get going. I've put the route guidance on so we know roughly where we're going, because that's always something that seems to catch us out. Wrong turnings and stuff. Right, perfect, wide swing there, and then we're taking a right here into the no entry except buses lane. So this car's not going to stop and let me through. I'm sat blocking a box junction, but never mind. Right, nice wide swing round into water lane, so we're good to go. But yeah, I think that's probably the next map maybe we'll do in Omsi, and there's a few other bits. I know there's a Yorkshire's map I think on Steam that's coming out soon, but obviously I don't know when that is, so we'll have to wait for that one to come out. But yeah, I'll say we've obviously been in Bus Sim 21 for the last few episodes, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Right, there's plenty of people here to get on, so let's open the door. There's a lot of children here to get on. Right, cool, you're on, that's fine. Everybody else on. A couple of little weird looking children, perfect. Right, there we go, and they're on, so we are running a little bit late, but it's fine. Right, cool, they're still getting on. Child is still walking down the aisle, so let's try and be careful to not knock anyone over as we pull away quickly. Right, so take a nice wide swing, there we go. Right, so we're on here for a little bit. Our next stop is a bit further down before we have to pick up our next lot of people. Over the speed bump, that is, oh, there you go, a bit of a glitch as we went over there. Make sure there's nothing coming from the right. Are we okay? Yeah, that looks fine. Right, so take up the hill. This is probably going to slow us down quite a bit because this bus is not fast in any way, shape or form as we head on up the hill. But yeah, guys, I hope you're all well. Welcome for those new subscribers to the channel. We've had quite an influx of subscribers over the last probably last month or so. I think we've had about 22 or 23 new subscribers, so guys, welcome for those that are new. If you are new to the channel, obviously you don't get notification when everybody subscribes, because I know some of you guys have set to private rather than public. So you know, if you're new to the channel and you've joined us in the last couple of months, then put a comment in the comment section below just to say that you're new, and we'll welcome you all on board. But yeah, thank you for those. As I say, we are, I think at the time of producing this video, about 356 or 57 subscribers, so you know, we're striving to get to that 500, which is our next goal. So yeah, thank you for everyone that has joined. So I've got a few more people here to check in, so let's open the doors. There we go, check everyone on. Yeah, hello, hi, hello. No, you're all fine. Right, so what is wrong with that Range Rover? Look, it's like there's two cars on top of one another. Yeah, look, there you go, there's a Range Rover on top of something else. Okay, that's very strange, but anyway, it's to be fair, it's one of the few glitches that I have noticed on this map. Obviously there's a few bits of texture popping in and whatnot, but yeah, it's a really good, yeah, I think it's really good anyway. I've really enjoyed it. Alright, so lights are green, so let's take a right up here. A few bits coming, so I think we should be okay to take a right here before that car comes. Yeah, there we go. Right, perfect. And then yeah, our next stop is at the Blue Water Cove, which I think is a fair amount further down. So yeah, got a little bit of time to enjoy the outside view and this. Oh God, what is happening to that? Okay, well, all right, let's ignore that because I have no idea what happened there. For some reason, the camera decided to put itself into the earth and under the bus. So let's try not to break the game whilst we're driving. So let's shut this window a little bit. It's a bit noisy whilst we're on the dual carriageway, but try not to crash into that post that was there. It was sort of almost veering straight for it. Alright, so we've got a bit more of a drive, just a bit of the hill here as we go down. Let's make sure we don't speed, so we'll slow down just a little bit, try and keep to the 30 mile an hour. Don't want to end up tipping the bus on the tight curve that's here, or using the escape lane. I don't think you can use the escape lane, but we'll have a look when we go past. We don't remember seeing this on the way back the other way because we were obviously driving uphill, so we'll see what the escape lane looks like. And there's the cove there, so yeah, well, I don't think we're far from our next stop. Alright, cool, there's the escape lane, so it doesn't seem to be too much. There's a little bit of gravel there. I wouldn't want to try and stop a bus in that escape lane, to be fair. It's a bit short for my liking. Right, cool, so here we are. This is Blue Water Cove, so we've got a few people waiting here, so let's pull in, wait for them to come to a stop, and we'll get them on. Right, good, doors open, perfect, so all on. Hi. Right, yeah, camera's still broken, there we go, that's better. Now we can actually see what we're doing. Right, cool, so it's Rolnick down at Blue Water Cove. So right, let's everyone on, let's shut doors. How are we doing for time? We're about half a minute behind, so that's not too bad. I think it's compared to some of the routes that we do, that's actually pretty much on time. We've normally significantly late for anyone that's watched loads of these videos. Right, cool, so Signet close, so next stop up here on the left by the looks of it. Yeah, a couple of people here, so waiting in the bus stop. We could have quite easily driven past them. Right, cool, so I know one person here on a... Is that McDonald's advert? Yeah, it's a McDonald's advert, so McDonald's breakfast advert. Nice real adverts. Cool, so that's people on. Right, let's head, if we can take the handbrake off, remember to take the handbrake off, and we'll head on to our next stop. Right, these cars parked, yeah, cars parked on the left there, so no one's pulling out. Perfect. So yeah, obviously Ben, as mentioned, we've been in Bus Sim 21 for the last few episodes, which we've really enjoyed. Oh god, they're complaining. It didn't take long. I think we only managed, what, about 10 minutes into the video, and they're already complaining. So that's about 5 minutes longer than normal. So I think we're doing all right there. All right, a few people here. Let's let these people on board. Allows people to get off. I think that's the first person we've got to get off so far. So obviously we didn't upset that many people with our driving. Right, cool, get them on board. Let's go. Cool, last one. Alright, let's shut doors. Let's go. So while the green lights are there, we'll try and make these green lights if we can. No, we didn't. Never mind. Right, so it looks like we're going to be stopping here. So yeah, while we wait at the stop line, we've got a few people at the top there enjoying this lovely sunshine. And yeah, a few people deciding to take the sheltered option at the front. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if you know, where would you normally sit if you were on one of these in the lovely British summertime? Would you sit under the cover, or would you sit in the open air? I think because it might not stay summer forever, you might want to stay in the cover. But there's always a bit of fun being sat in an open air bus, isn't it? And yeah, on a non-open air bus, where do you normally sit? You know, are you the people that sit at the back and, you know, try and keep yourself to yourself, or are you the people that sit at the front just so you can see where the bus is going? I always tend to be someone that sat right at the front, wanted to know the, you know, to see the route from the top deck. Maybe that's just a bit sad, I know, but maybe that's why I do this. You never know. Anyway, enough of me thinking about where my childhood went and what caused me to do this. But yeah, we got yet more traffic lights, and we're carrying on. I think we've got, I think there's a stop up here on the left. So, but yeah, sorry, as mentioned, we had obviously Bus Sim September, which I think you guys all enjoyed. We got some good views on some of the videos. I think the last one being the particular best viewed video. So we've created a playlist. So if you've not seen any of the episodes, or maybe seen one of them, then don't forget to go and catch the playlist. We are back obviously with Omsi in this video. I think the next video will probably be a Train Sim World 2 video, because the London commuter route is coming up very soon. So we've got the sort of London to Brighton route coming up, and the Gatwick Express route as well. So that'll probably be the next episode, and then after that we'll see where we sit, see what else has come out. Might be back in Bus Sim 21, might be back in the bus, just yeah, quite a few bits and pieces to try out between now and then. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. But as always, guys, if it's something you want to see, or something different, or you know, a different game, or something you want to see try, then don't forget to put those in the comment section so we can slow down, wait for this car to go. Yeah, put those in the comment section so we can have a look and see. I know there's a few bits and pieces come up. There's some demos and stuff for some new bits, trains and stuff. So yeah, something you want to see, then yeah, just put it in that comment section below. Right, so we're back on a dual carriageway, and we've got a bit of a while to go before we get to the South Beach. So that's our next stop, and we are running about 1 minute behind. So again, starting to lose a bit of time. I think the traffic and the traffic lights probably didn't help, but we should be able to catch up a little bit of time as we go down here. These sort of times and speeds and stuff, we're not too bad on these dual carriageways. I don't know whether that's because of speed. I don't think I've seen the speed limit. I might be wrong, but yeah, we seem to be able to make up a little bit of time. But yeah, right, there's traffic forming up here, so let's slow down a little bit. Oh, we've got a really big sort of stutter there. Yeah, let's slow down a little bit. Don't want to pile into the back of a queue of stationary traffic and kill everyone. No, we wouldn't do that. But yeah, we probably have a few upset customers and people wanting to get off. But yeah, it's we've managed to avoid the accident this time around. Cool. So a little bit more longer to go. How long have we got? So we're supposed to be there at 5:40. So what time are we at now? Okay, so we've got a little bit of time just before we get there. Cool. There we go. Around the corner. Oh, another big stutter, so we need to slow down for our 30 speed limit. Right, we're going straight through. Yeah. We've got bus lane? Yeah, got bus lane, so we should be okay to carry straight down, and we've got our stop just up here on the left. So let's... Oh, I heard sirens there. I didn't see... Did I miss the ambulance or fire engine? Probably did. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it, but I'm pretty sure I missed it as it went past in the opposite direction. That's the problem with having the windows closed. With the windows open, you tend to notice them a little bit better. Alright, cool. All these people are getting off. See you later. Bye. See you later. Alright, cool. That's everyone off. No one getting on. Oh, there's the fire engine. There we go. See, we didn't quite miss it. There you go. There we go. So, must have been a police car or an ambulance, the first one. And then, yeah, we've got a fire engine to make sure. So, right, cool. Short up here to the next stop. So, we are at Guest House Paradiso. So, that's just up here on the left. So, this person's in the road. Okay. I guess this must be where the bus stop is, but they decided to stand right in the middle of the road. Right, cool. One to get off, one to get on. Go. She's as happy as ever. And alright, let's go. And then yeah, it looks so if I remember rightly for the route, we sort of take a left as we get to the town. Yeah, a person's getting on the back. Yeah, so we take a so we go straight through this bit and then go left when we get to the town. So we'll stick in the bus lane. There appears to be a van in the bus lane. So they're probably going to get a fine as they've entered a bus lane and they're not supposed to. Or is it taxi? Oh, there's a taxi, so maybe that might let them off. Might be okay for taxis using a bus lane. So, not sure the rules around this area, but yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine. Alright, cool. So we're waiting for these lights to go green. Lovely view of the beach and all the sort of beach-fronted hotels and flats and stuff. So good, lights have gone green. So let's head on through. I don't know if you can go up this road on the left. I'm not going to try, but it does look very tempting to go up that road. But it probably just goes to nowhere. So I don't know. Maybe when we're not doing a job, we'll try it. We'll explore. Alright, cool. So we've got to turn just out a little bit here as these parked cars are starting to take up the bus lane. And the next stop is Prince's Theatre. So that's just coming up here on the left, if I recall rightly. So I think it is just round this corner, and then we'll have our next stop. I'm pretty sure it's the theatre on the right hand side up here. Okay, they're still complaining. Yeah, there's the stop just up here on the left, so we'll just go past this big Range Rover and we'll pick up here. Right, perfect. Alright, let's stop here, and then yeah, this next roundabout we're taking a left. You can see the sort of road sign up here on the left. Perfect. Alright, cool. Yeah. Alright, let's let them out. Will they start complaining anymore? Alright, perfect. A couple of people get on, the identical twins, and everyone else. There we go, thank you. Right, shut the doors, let's go. Got a bit of time to make up, so let's go. Right, turn off the indicator, perfect. Alright, so yeah, we're taking a left here at the roundabout, so it's kind of the end of the, I don't know, what you say, promenade or high street. And yeah, we'll take a left here. Oh, just caught the curb. Never mind. Alright, next stop just here, which is Peyton Dinsley Street. Alright, maybe get that right eventually. Cool, couple of people here to get on, so let's remember to indicate. And then, yeah, a couple to get off, so let these people off first, and then a few people to get on. Right, perfect, everyone on board, let's go. Cool. Alright, let's pull away. Look at that little kid shuffle down the road. There's got a weird walk to her. I've never noticed that. How strange a walk they kind of do as they're shuffling away from the bus. Never mind. Alright, no bus stop there. Right, perfect. So let's. So where are we? Torston Road or Torsting Road. I can't remember what it says. Another fire engine. Obviously not in an emergency this time. I love that. It's a nice feature to have in this map, having the fire engines and the ambulances and everything like that. Alright, cool. Let's take a left here. Still complaining. Passengers still complaining. Alright, cool. So, off you get. Oh, okay, that person just miraculously disappeared. Where did they go? Okay, where did she go? She seems to have just disappeared into nowhere. Okay, interesting. Fell into some sort of void of, or down a manhole cover or something like that. Who knows? But she disappeared somewhere. Right, let's go straight over the roundabout. And I can hear some people moving, so maybe it's stop requested. So let's take the bus lane and we'll go straight over here. There's another taxi in the bus lane. Okay, yeah, there's a taxi in the left-hand lane. Okay, that's a bit strange. Anyway, who knows? Let's not question the route mapping on this particular map and who's driving where. So maybe. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. For some reason, the bus wouldn't stop there. Okay, very strange. All right, let's stay here. For some reason, the brake pedal didn't want to seem to brake and just wanted to carry me on straight into the car. I don't know. I don't think we hit. Or maybe just a little bit. I don't know. Just a little kiss. It's fine. No one will notice the difference. Right. So that car's staying there. Okay, perfect. So we get to go through. And we've got our bus lane just up here on the left. And then a stop, I think, just even a little bit further down here. Yeah, cool. So stop here on the left. Hear another siren. I think I missed that one. Must have gone past already. Cool. So we've got Payton Road here. Time point for route 12. Oh, there you go. An ambulance. And a police car. There we go. See, look at that. Police car and an ambulance going past. We're spoilt for emergency services today, aren't we? So many of those going back and forth and sirens and stuff. You know, we waited ages to get an episode so that we could see one of them, and we're ending up seeing 3 or 4 in a single episode. So I think that's, you know, that's a bonus, I think, on everyone's behalf, that one. Alright, cool. So these people are getting off. Alright, welcome these guys on. Hello. Hi. Right, there you go. Watch everyone get on. And yeah. Perfect. Loads of traffic to try and get out into, but luckily we're in a bus lane, so that should be nice and easy. Right, cool. So let's make sure there's nothing coming. No, I think we're okay, so let's pull out. And we're going straight over. Let's wait for these lights to go green. Hopefully we don't end up waiting too long. Just sit here for a moment and enjoy the traffic and everything that's going around. We'll still wait and wait. Talk amongst yourselves for a second, and eventually these lights will go green. It may be some time, but we'll wait. Well, okay, there's a lovely mixture of old and new cars in this map. Look at that old little Peugeot that's just gone through. Then you got newer cars like someone there obviously jumped the lights because those lights were going green just as he was already through a junction. And then yeah, you get a mix of like the Mini on the left there and the Range Rover. So yeah, it's quite a good mix of cars in this map. I think it's a change that it's not just like the older cars, because everybody seems to use the old Omsi cars, like the German cars, the German maps, and the German police cars and stuff, and that always seems to be quite not in sort of, I guess, in context to the maps that people are doing. You know, you wouldn't find a German police van on a British road, would you? So, you know, you might as well have the assets that are UK maps and UK cars, but I know that's not always possible. I know there's some issues around the use of certain stuff in these maps, so which is a shame, because, you know, ultimately the community for Omsi 2 is amazing, and you know, there's developers out there that making maps that are people on their own, and there are those out there that are big development teams. So, you know, in theory, if you produce something, and you know, I suppose it's different if you're trying to sell it, but obviously if you are, you know, you're using it as a freeware, well, I don't see the harm in that. But maybe that's just me. I suppose if you have to buy something to get it in the first place, you know, like the London one, for example, that you have to buy the London map. In theory, if that asset is dependent on this, then you need that map, don't you? You can't just, you know, if you were stealing it, it's different, but if you wanted to use it in this map, you'd have to buy that in the first place, wouldn't you? But I don't know, I'm not going to confess to knowing map design and how sharing of assets and stuff works, but you know, it's good when the community all works together and you get some great maps with some great bits and pieces in it, and yeah, you get playable maps for the community. That's the main important thing. So I think that's I think that's the benefit with something like this. Alright, cool, so some cars gone, so let's pull out. We'll cut up that mini, hopefully it's going to stop, maybe. Yeah, I think we were okay there. Right, perfect. Alright, so we want the right hand lane, so I wasn't even paying attention there, so hopefully there's nothing coming. No, good, nothing coming. Right, cool. And then let's just stop here, wait for these lights to go green. Look at that, and that's it, just like we stop, the lights go green. So next stop is the Paynton Royal Hospital, so our final stop and those destination for all these people that are left on this bus. Not literally their final destination, that sounded a bit wrong, but it is their final stop. They're not going to, we're not putting them in hospital, they just happen to want to go to hospital. This isn't sounding any better, is it? It doesn't make it sound any better. But anyway, so yeah, so we'll take a right at these lights and then we're pretty much at the hospital, and we'll see how we got on for today's route. There you go, that's a nice little view of the bus there. So I do like this bus. I know we've done it in a few episodes now and used it in a few routes, but you know, can't beat a good Enviro bus. It's easy to drive, easy to use, and we're kind of familiar with it. I will try some different buses in different maps going forwards. We'll see what other ones we can do. Let me know if you'd be interested in other maps. I know traditionally we've done sort of British maps and British routes, but if you fancy, I don't know, if there's a different map out there that you think I should try, then again, put it in that comment section and we'll try it out. What's the worst that's going to happen? I'll probably just end up sucking at it like most of the UK maps, but might be something different. Right, cool, let's take a nice wide swing here. Here we go. All caught the curb as we were going around, so probably too wide a swing. And then we're taking a left at this next set of lights, so just we get the lights go green. So for once the traffic lights are looking after us, and hopefully this taxi is not going to pull out. No. Perfect, so let's take a nice wide swing round. There's nothing there. That's nice and easy. And then I'm pretty sure it's like a really low speed limit. I'm pretty sure it's like 10 mile an hour. Might be wrong.
Dear me, this is
obviously not going slow enough because they're still complaining. Big to go under the bridge. I didn't ever actually check if this bus is actually like not too tall to go through that, but it's an open air bus now if it was. Alright, cool. And then we've got our drop off point just up here on the left, where we'll be stopping and letting all these people off, and then concluding today's route. So let's I'll try not to hit the curb, but we did, but never mind. Perfect. Let's stop here and let these people off. Right, there we go. So there's your timings. So we were kind of okay with everything. We seem to be inside of a tree though. Yeah, so okay with everything in terms of times, and yeah, we weren't too bad. We were actually, I never get known if that's different or early or late, but anyway, we did okay on all of it. That's the main thing. So let's shut this menu so that we can get back into where we were. Perfect. Right, there we go. Now we're not inside the tree. So as these people get off, I think that's a good point to end today's episode. So guys, if you have enjoyed these routes that we've carried out, and any Omsi videos that we've done, then please don't hesitate to smash that like button. And as I mentioned, guys, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, please don't forget to click that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can be updated when new episodes come out. As mentioned, we were trying to aim for 500 subscribers as our next target, so hopefully with all your support we'll be able to get there very soon. As always, guys, if there's any questions, queries, comments or suggestions, please don't hesitate to put those in the comment section down below. And guys, thanks for watching, and look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care, bye!